Hi everybody, it's Margot and the Lily Lou, and it's Feel Good Friday! Yay, Lily, it's Friday! Woo-hoo, yay! Oh my gosh, made it through another week! Yes, 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 yes! Another week. Wow, time is really crazy, right? It seems like months ago that I made the last video and years ago that I left the United States, and yet here I am. I'm still in Mexico. I always think it would be funny to have like a drone shot of me getting ready to do these on Friday. I'm in pure jungle. I've made a bunch of dogs bark, so you're going to be hearing that. But, you know, I had to clear a path. I had to get everything ready, and yet here I am with you, and I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Mwah. So grateful that you're here with me and that I can show you a little bit of sunshine. Let's see if I can get the blue to come through. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. We had a little bit of cold a few days ago, but today it's warm again. Yay! I mean, relative cold, right? It got down to 60. Oh my gosh! But it feels colder here, right? So anyway, here we are. And you know we're going to start with Evocize number 1. So a friend of mine, Nancy, shared my Feel Good Friday videos with her mom. And her mom is a fan now. And she was asking Nancy in a Serbian accent, why does Margot always do it like this? And had a bunch of questions about how to do Evocize number 1. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you exactly how to do it and why, and why each part is important. So we're just going to start by doing it. So prop up your phones, get your hands free. If you're wearing glasses and a hat, take them off, and just let's do this. So put your fingertips on your temples, and I use my middle 3 fingers, and I'm pressing deeply there. And then I start making circles with that deep pressure. And it doesn't matter which direction your circles go. Just whichever way it goes is fine with me. And so now you're going to keep that deep pressure and move those circles towards your ears. How do you like my new haircut? And then down the back of the ears, you're rubbing the place where your ears and your head hook together. And then when you get to the bottom, your fingers kind of fall in a hole, and then you drag that down your throat, past your collarbones, towards your heart. Okay, now just stop for a minute and close your eyes and notice how you feel. Better, right? You know, I do a whole bunch of these, of course, before I hit record on these videos. But then when I do them with you, somehow it works better. And I feel myself even more, I don't know if floaty is a good word, but that's how I feel. Just like, okay, so now I'm not so forcing myself to get into this. I'm there. Okay, so here's for Nancy's mom. The reason why you drag it down your throat past your collarbones is to get it to your heart. So this isn't woo-woo. This is how the body works. This is physiology. You may have noticed that as soon as I said, and now rest for a moment, you took like this super long, deep breath, right? I didn't say, and take a deep breath. It's the physiology of the change that happens in your nervous system. So the human brain, even at rest, is slightly anxious. If you've been following me along, I say this almost every week. And that anxiety brings us a chemistry inside of our body that our body manufactures of adrenaline and glucagon and cortisol and testosterone. These drugs that literally physically tense us up. And that's where most of your chronic pain is coming from, is from the tension you hold in your body. Not the accidents, not the desk, not any of that. It's this tension. And then whenever you do something, anything, so let's do it again. This time I like to just scratch around the base of the skull, through the ears, that place where the ears and the head hook together, and then we'll drag it down again. And the reason why we drag it down the throat, past the collarbone, is because the chemistry of the nervous system is transported in the lymphatic system, both the good side and the more tense side. And so as soon as you do something, anything that feels good, the chemistry switches over to the rest and digest side of the nervous system. And the chemistry of rest and digest is opiates. That's why you feel so much calmer. Endorphins, the things that make us feel more calm. Oxytocin, the bonding drug. It's the one that you feel when you give somebody a really nice, big, long hug. And since we can't do it very much, because of COVID, do it for yourself. And actually, while you're hugging yourself, put your fingers right there where the arm and the body hook together. That's a spot that A, gets too much cell time, and B, in traditional Chinese medicine, that can dispel fear. And we got way too much fear going on out there. Oh my God, it's just crazy, all the fear. So give yourself a big hug and bring up your endorphins, because this feels good. And while you're at it, just, kind of caress that spot or tap on that spot. And it will literally put more of these feel-good chemistry in your body. Okay, so back to Nancy's mom. So the chemistry of My Feel Good Way, the rest and digest side of the nervous system, like I said, are these drugs that just make you calmer and feel better and happier and feel goody. But there's a physiological response. And when you drag it down your throat, because there's a lot of lymphatic stuff there, and like I said, this chemistry is transported in the lymphatic system, and you have a lot of lymph in your neck. Think about when you feel sick, you always check right here to see if your lymph nodes are swollen. So you kind of, are pulling that lymph out of your neck and past your collarbones, because the lymphatic system dumps into the heart right behind the collarbones. You can go further if you want. Totally no problem with that. But it's down the throat, past the collarbone. That's the important part, right? And so whenever you do something, anything that feels good, that chemistry shifts. And one of the physiological responses of going from the stress side to the rest side is that the blood flow goes from the back of your brain. When it's back here, you're in the past, you're in the future, and you're like, what's happening? I'm scared. What did happen? What's gonna happen? But as soon as you do something, anything that feels good, the blood flow returns to the front of your head, which is like almost never for most people in their normal lives. And that instantly brings your nervous system into present time and noticing what's happening right here, right now. When I teach this to people, usually the first thing they say after I let them open their eyes and look around is that colors are brighter and their vision is clearer and their hearing is sharper. So it really brings you into present time and noticing what's happening right here, right now, which is where our relationships is. And also the most important relationship is with ourselves. And when our blood flows back here, we are not being good to ourselves. We are not feeling good. We're worrying about stuff that maybe isn't even happening, right? It's just crazy. Don't believe everything you think. And especially when your nervous system is putting your blood flow back here, because the stuff back there is all fear-based. And so much of what everybody's passing around on the internet is fear-based. Okay, so let's feel good. It's time for our little dance party. And, my speaker's still on. And today we're going to have a little China cat, because I've got a surprise going on tonight. So excited. I get to go do a indigenous ceremony in a cave with some of my best friends. So excited. Okay, so here comes China Cat from Soldier Field. So this is a combo of my fish and my dead love. Let's dance. Are you ready? So prop up your phones and get up off your butt and do what I do. We're gonna do a self-massage on half the body. And I recommend that you do the half that is your dominant side, because that's the side that needs it the most. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? So we're gonna start with doing a half a head massage. So use 2 hands. Some of what I'm teaching you is technique. So watch how I do things, not just what I do. So I put my hand in the center of the back of my head, and I put the other hand on top of it. And I'm not like scratching my hair. I'm actually trapping the scalp against the, and there's a squirrel, against the skull. So I'm really getting deep into all that stuff. And I work towards the ear, and then I move up a notch, and I do the same thing back to the middle. Shanika. When I get to the front, sometimes I move my arms around. My teacher said you shouldn't hear scratching noises. So now I've done it, so now I am going to scratch it really good. For a while at the China, pull it down. Sunflower crowd, walking jingle nice song. But don't put it drip silver. Come on up like a crazy. We'll start down to a dream. Night wind. One of the reasons why I show you this is because any part of this you can do while you're walking around in your life, not just when you're dancing with me on Fridays. The heart. So now I'm just kind of grabbing it. But also, now I'm using my knuckles as a massage tool. Now I'm switching to the wrist. Oh, that feels so good.
Colors all about a little river crying, bringing loud old words from out of sea. Trombone, I write a silent bell beneath the shower of pearls and eagles, the clouds of the green.
Trey forgot the words. That's okay, Trey. We love you. I love you. Okay, so we finished the massage. Now we're gonna do a little tapping. We're gonna drag that up towards the heart. Drag it, everything towards the heart. Oh, yeah. Feels really good, huh? Okay, we're not gonna go into China Rider, sorry. I promised I was gonna make this one under 15 minutes today, but I didn't make it. So I love you, I love you, I love you. I really, really wanna encourage you to be sending lots of good juju to everybody tonight. There's a lot of cool stuff going on the planet right now, and these next few weeks are really, I think, a time when we're all gonna come together and really make a change in how we feel and how each other feels and how we feel all together. So tonight, like I said, I'm gonna be in a cave with my friends doing a ceremony over the next few weeks. There's lots of ceremonies going on here in Tulum, and whether you believe in that sort of stuff or not, just people coming together with a common intention of raising our awareness to how connected we are. That's the bottom line. We are connected, and the better you feel, the better we're all gonna feel. So let's do this. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, I love you. Hey, so I'm caught up. All my YouTube videos are caught up. So you can go binge watch from my mom's birthday this year, which is when the first Feel Good Friday was. So, mwah. Dile adios, Lily. I love you. Mwah.